Cheers everybody, welcome back to a video which I really didn't want to make. But I said a few weeks ago I was going to do this video, and here I am. So what it's all about is that Aldi have tampered with Rheinbacher Pilsner. They have brought out a new can design, and leading up to the comparison I did between the new Rheinbacher and the old Rheinbacher, there was rumours that the beer wasn't as good, and they dropped the ABV in the bottle version, and there was rumours going around that they were brewing it somewhere else, or they were, basically the beer wasn't as good. Anyway, so I did a comparison between the new Rheinbacher and the old Rheinbacher, and on the comparison there was a difference. I did get a difference, but it wasn't as a clear cut difference, if you know what I mean. It's only till after I finished the video, where I had more cans of the two, that there was a big difference. There was definitely a difference. The new Rheinbacher is not as good as the old one. After I've had about 3 cans of each, you can really pick the difference up between them. So, in an ideal, wonderful world, I should be doing this video because the Rheinbacher should still be a good beer, but it isn't. So, we have got the new Rheinbacher, and I'm going to face it off against Lidl's version, the Perlenbacher Pils. Now, when I did do the old Rheinbacher against the Perlenbacher, the old Rheinbacher was the better beer. It was a better beer than the Perlenbacher. But now, because this isn't as good, it certainly doesn't feel as good. I think the Perlenbacher is going to come out on top. But, let's see. Let's see what happens. So, let's crack open the Rheinbacher. The aroma, malty. A touch of DMS coming through. It's there. It smells, like a lager. Let's crack open the Perlenbacher. Malty again. There's a slight sweet edge in the aroma compared to the Rheinbacher, but it smells like a lager. So, this is in a 500ml can, and this is in a 440. So, nearly smashed the glasses there. So let's pull out the Rheinbacher. I haven't had this beer since that night. To be honest, I've still got a couple more of them to use up. So I've actually got to do another comparison of this beer with another beer in a couple of weeks' time. I should tell you at the end of this video. So, Rheinbacher, there we go. As you can see, loads of carbonation, very buzzing around, straw colour, thin in head. The aroma, again, the same from the can for me. I'm going to go in, so cheers. Compared to the old Rheinbacher, it does feel cheaper for me. There is a difference. Now, in the video I did with the old Rheinbacher and the Perlenbacher, I said the Perlenbacher felt cheaper than the Rheinbacher at the time. So this is going to be quite interesting now, because that definitely feels cheaper than the old Rheinbacher. So I'm putting it up against this to see what it's all about. See if this holds its ground more against this one now. So there we go. Let's Stick that over there for now. There's the Perlenbacher. As you can see, straw colour, very light in colour, loads of carbonation again, buzzing, white 2.5 small finger head. The aroma, again, yeah, slight metallicness for me. Gonna go in, cheers. Yep. You know, it's drinkable enough. It's like malty, sort of crisp edge to it. Not too bitter. It's got this kind of like accessible quality about it. And to be honest, through last summer, this was my go-to beer, so it's quite pleasant. So the real deal now is to compare it with this new Rheinbacher. Definitely. So let's bring back the Rheinbacher on there. Perlenbacher there. Right, appearance. As you can see, looking up, they're pretty much identical. I don't know if you can see the camera there. If I had to make a slight judgment on the colorization of this beer, I'll say the Perlenbacher is slightly lighter. The carbonation is more or less identical. Aromas. Pretty much identical for me. Malty, slight sweeter in the Perlenbacher. So now it's down to the taste. This is very, very close. Well, the Rheinbacher is slightly more. This Rheinbacher is slightly more maltier. With the old Rheinbacher, when I had it, it felt like it had a slight rougher edge in the mouthfeel. It gave it a little bit more character. This is more in the lines with this. I think what it comes down to is drinkability. If you knew what the original Rheinbacher was like, I don't know if I got a can of the original. I don't think I have now. I think I've used them all up. Original Rheinbacher, I would be telling you now in this review that that's the winner. The original Rheinbacher is the winner. It's better than that. But now this new beer, wherever it's brewed, it's not giving away much. And you know, you can say, you know, I know in my head there's a difference because I'm gravitating now towards this Perlenbacher over the Rheinbacher. For me, this and this feel more or less identical now, because they both feel like cheap beers. There's a real cheap type of character to these beers. If you taste them, it just feels like you didn't pay much for them. That is correct. You didn't pay much for the Rheinbacher, the original Rheinbacher, but it felt like a dearer beer for me. So out of these two beers, I'm going to be drinking more this afternoon, and I'll be able to really tell you, but I might be a little bit too sloshed. Out of these two beers, which one now holds its own better? For me, personally, I think out of the two, I think the Perlenbacher's better. I do. I think the Perlenbacher is the better beer out of the two now. It just has a slightly lighter mouthfeel, and it's got a more sessionable quality about it. The Rheinbacher, knowing what it was, it's really gone down in my estimations. So, which leaves, boys and girls, that this used to be the best. This used to be the best Pilsner in Aldi, yeah. But in the next couple of weeks, I'll be putting it against this one, because I think now that may be the daddy. So look out for that video. Thank you very much for watching this one. I just hate it when they tamper with beers. Just do. Cheers.